Hey guys, I'm FatBuddyCat, and this is Microbikology. Alright guys, I'm going to make this short and sweet. Both of these plates are from GoPowerSports.com. This plate over here, this will get you a Predator 212 right on your MM80. Add a clutch and a chain. Add this plate to this plate. You can mount a Predator 212 with a torque converter. However, you can also mount a Predator 79cc. The Predator 79cc comes stock with its own adapter plate that gives it the same layout as a Predator 212. There's two ways to do this. You can either mount the motor to the plate and mount this plate to the bike separately, or you could mount the motor to the plate on this plate and then mount it to the bike. This MM80 already has the plate installed. It bolts right on. These four holes right here bolt right up to the stock MM80 plate. On the business side, these four holes are for the billet plate, which then transfers Predator 212 layout to the outside of the plate. Our bolts are going to inlay inside the channels. Neither this plate nor this plate are very thick, so it would behoove us to use short bolts. Since we're going to be doing the motor to plate that's already on the mini bike method, we're going to start by placing our short bolts in so that they can hang through and the motor can mount on the top flush. The plate pretty much tells you what to do. Follow those directions. Next, I spread the bolts out and I rest the plate on a 2x4. And then I carefully set the engine on the plate. And then we simply feed our bolts up in like studs. They go up into the channel, which keeps them from turning. And then I add a lock washer and my nuts. If I have any nylock nuts to use, I'm going to use them up top. On this one, you run into a little bit of interference, and it's easier to just use a regular nut. At this point, I'm just going to snug these up. We might have to make an adjustment for our chain alignment, but all we have to contend with are the nuts on top. Remember, we get those sweet channels. Tipping the motor up on its side a little bit, you now see that you have four studs protruding from the bottom of the billet plate. So we just have to bring the motor over to the bike and align those studs with those four holes and set it down. Woo-hoo-wee! We getting somewhere now. 4 nuts, 4 lock washers. All kinds of glory. Alright. Now that our engine is mounted and ready for alignment, we might as well add our torque converter plate we're just going to use these mounting holes right here. Wham bam bla jam. This is actually a really important step because now we know what kind of room we have to work with for installing our intake manifold, as well as figuring out our custom header. But that's going to be it for tonight, because that is going to be a whole nother work in progress. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.